So first of all, you'll have to excuse my hair whenever it's raining out. My hair goes, I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Oh, what a world. What a world. Hey guys, it is time for another book review, and this time the book review is for Wherever You Go by Heather Davis. This book is about a girl named Holiday who goes by Holly, and she lives with her mother Julia and her little sister Lena, and she is basically the caretaker of the family. Her mother works 2 jobs, and so she is pretty much left to take care of her sister. And she and her boyfriend were involved in a very tragic car accident. Her boyfriend died on impact, and she was able to be rescued. And then she was also dealing with her Alzheimer's-stricken grandfather coming to live with them. To throw another wrench in the plot is that although her grandfather can communicate with her boyfriend Rob's ghost, and so it makes things a little bit more difficult. She also has Rob's best friend Jason on the prowl for her as well. I actually really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was wonderfully written, and I loved the idea of there being 3 different point of views. The first one is Holly's, the second is Jason's, and the third is Rob's, but the author has written Rob's point of view as a second person point of view, which is really interesting, and it actually made it seem a little bit more heart-wrenching and a lot more lonely, and so I think she knew exactly what she was doing when she did that. The characters of the book were really good. I really enjoyed Aldo and Lena's characters, and I wasn't too much a fan of Julia, who is Holly's mom. I thought she was very harsh with her daughter and very hard on her, and anytime that Holly wanted to vent and kind of say, Mom, I'm kind of stressed and overwhelmed, this is a lot for me to deal with, she kind of went into the, oh, do you want me to just quit my jobs and we can be homeless so you can go out and party with your friends? And she was like, no, Mom, I just like want to go out on a date. Like, it's not a big deal. You can survive. The romance in this book was pretty good. I didn't think it was great. I was more interested in the fact of Aldo speaking to Rob's ghost and more of that aspect, but it was okay. I mean, Jason was a pretty sweet guy, and so, you know, I let it slide a little bit. There were some parts in the story that I didn't really care for Holly's character. I felt like she kind of gave up a little bit too easily, but I tried to put myself in her shoes, and I couldn't possibly imagine taking care of a 9-year-old, a house, cooking, and then having a Alzheimer patient in your house as well. I just couldn't imagine. So I did give her a little bit of slack for that, because I just couldn't imagine doing that in any shape, way, or form, on top of losing a boyfriend 6 months prior. So her plate was definitely full, and I for sure gave her a break on that. So it didn't affect my rating on the book at all, but I did feel like it was a little much sometimes. But, you know, who could blame her? With a family like she had, I really just wanted to hug her. As I said before, the writing was beautiful, and the message was even more beautiful, especially with what I've been through these past few months. And I've really noticed that books like this speak to me, especially about death and dying and family and love and things like that. It's really touched me a lot greater than it used to, and I really got choked up at the end of the book because the message is so strong and so beautiful and so true that it really affected me more than I thought it would, and I was really pleased with that. The universe keeps a lot from the dead, but there is one thing that you do know, one thing that you are absolutely sure of now, is that even if you don't choose to see it, love is all around. Even when you think that it isn't there, it is. Love follows you wherever you go. I thought that was a gorgeous quote, and it totally, like, the title of the book. I was like, I see what you did there. With all of that aside, I think this is a really good book. I think you guys should read it. It is for sure a favorite of mine, and I actually had no clue that Heather Davis wrote The Clearing, because I tried to read that and I wasn't really into it. So I'm glad I didn't know that, because I think I might have judged it a little bit more harshly had I known that she wrote that book as well. But I was very pleasantly surprised by Heather Davis in this novel, and I look forward to any other works that she is going to throw at us now. And yeah, and the cover is really gorgeous. The girl kind of reminds me of Kristen Stewart a little bit, and so I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, definitely read this book. It's a great message, a beautiful story, and the characters are really great. The plot's great, so I don't think you can go wrong here. Okay guys, that is my review for Wherever You Go by Heather Davis. I really do hope you consider picking it up the next time you're at the bookstore or library. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and take care guys. Bye. I wasn't too much of a fan of her mom, just because I thought her mom was really selfish, and anytime that Holly kind of wanted to vent and be like, Mom, this is a lot, like I'm kind of stressed out, she automatically flew into like, oh.